Well, hopefully April shapes up to be a better month than March, at least as far as the job market is concerned. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan, and that story tops your Newsmax Now update. The Labor Department says the private sector created 126,000 jobs last month, the worst number since the end of 2013. The report also revises down the job gains in January and February by nearly 70,000. Unemployment did hold steady at 5.5%. Israel's prime minister is holding steady on his position this morning when it comes to the framework deal on limiting Iran's nuclear program. He spoke after meeting with his security cabinet.
The cabinet is united in strongly opposing the proposed deal. This deal would pose a grave danger to the region and to the world, and would threaten the very survival of the State of Israel.
Netanyahu believes that deal paves a path to Iran building a nuclear weapon. A plot to build and use homemade bombs are what led to the arrest of two women from Queens. They're being held without bail after federal prosecutors say they plotted to carry out their own jihad, one very similar to the Boston Marathon bombing.
This was, I'm going to use my own word here, this was a conspiracy that was undercut before it could turn into something dangerous.
The women were caught in an undercover investigation. Neither entered a plea in their court appearance yesterday. Well, imagine being left out to sea for 2 months and then this happens.
Survivors cleared the vessel. Easy back to left.
Pretty amazing. Rescue crews lifted 37-year-old Louis Jordan to safety after he vanished while on a fishing trip in January. A passing ship found him off the North Carolina coast after spotting him.
Well, I feel blessed and I feel full of love. I'm grateful to be with my family and with people again.
The Coast Guard found Jordan sitting on the overturned hull of his boat. Most of us have heard of that saying, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, teach a man to fish, he'll live for a lifetime. Well, that's definitely the case for Jordan. He says he survived on his boat by fishing. The co-pilot of the German jet that smashed into the French Alps kept dialing up the speed as the plane headed for the mountains. That's according to new information uncovered from the plane's second black box. Investigators say these details back up the suspicion that Andreas Lubitz intentionally destroyed that plane. A fire is raging out of control now at the GE plant in Louisville. Officials on the scene say the building has collapsed. Wow, look at that. They have well over 100 firefighters there. This comes as emergency responders are also dealing with flash flooding in that same area. No word yet on injuries. That was your very latest Newsmax Now update. We'll have more coming your way in 30 minutes.